Hello, I'm Evan Donovan, Vice President of Academic Administration here at City Vision University. In this video, I'm going to talk about the requirements for a proctor, which you will need to have for your exams in some of your courses here at City Vision, typically a midterm or a final exam. It's required to have a proctor because that is how we verify that people are not using their study guides, the internet, textbooks, and so on when they're taking an exam, just to preserve the integrity of that process. There's certain requirements for who you would select to be a proctor. It can't be a relative of yours, and it can't be another student. That's just to prevent any conflicts of interest. So people that you could choose would be a college or university administrator, faculty member, a school superintendent or principal, a school or public librarian, a ministry director, or a pastor. Once you found a proctor that could work out for you, we have an application form on our website, and that form is located under current students forms and Proctor Application. I'll show you more about that form in a minute. So just to go over the process briefly, they fill out that form, and then once they're approved, if they meet the criteria that we described above, they're going to receive the password for the exams that you'll be taking in the term. And then you need to set up a time with them that you'll meet with them for the proctoring of the exam. At that time, you want to show them a government issued ID just to show that it's you, the student, the one that they set up to proctor the exam for. Then log into Canvas the way that you usually would. We have a video on that as well, and click on the link to the exam that you're taking. The proctor will enter the password that they got back in step 2. We'll send that password to them, and then you can start the exam. Make sure they'll make sure that they don't share that password with you or let you see it. We have a video specifically on that step as well that shows how that can be added in. So that's something that the proctor can see as well, is how to do that. They'll have to stay until the exam is finished to make sure that you haven't used any resources on the exam other than what comes from your own memory. Most exams are automatically graded, so your grade will appear right there at the end. But if you have essay or short answer questions, so in that case, the results wouldn't show up right away. If you have any questions about the proctoring, you can email Drew Ferguson, our Director of Student Services, at support@cityvision.edu. Now, again, what I wanted to also show you was under current students forms, the Proctor Application. This is what you would be sending the link to the person who is going to be your proctor. And it basically describes what the requirements are. And it has the first name and last name of the proctor and email, your first name, last name. They'll put in what their relationship is to you. So you can check on that, whether they're related to you, since they can't be related to you. And then they're going to electronically sign, date that, and submit that. And then, as I said before, we'll review that to make sure that that meets the criteria. And then if it does, we'll send them the password and they'll be approved as your proctor. And we'll let you know about that. I hope this is helpful in clarifying this process for you. Thanks.